in the ring literally writing the letters RKO was an awesome addition to Randy's entrance. That's another sit-off for the cool creativity.
Rivalry renewed here tonight.
Just because they're facing off in a tournament doesn't mean that the rivalry is renewed. There'd have to be some personal attacks or promos to renew this rivalry. Ray and Randy facing off in this tournament is pure coincidence and nothing else.
Orton is looking to avenge.
You've got to be kidding me. Corey Grace believes that Randy is looking to avenge his loss against Rey Mysterio at WrestleMania 22,
yeah, 12
which was freaking 12 years ago. I'm pretty sure Randy had let it go by this point. First of all, Rey Mysterio thinks he's Hulk Hogan. In some ways, I don't blame him for being excited at the return of the Hulkster, but still. Secondly, Ray made a huge mistake by climbing the ropes and turning his back on Randy at the same freaking time, thus allowing Randy to take advantage. And thirdly, Randy's face is pretty much my expression at Ray's stupid mistake. Randy's expression would be great
if you actually show your expressions in these videos, that is.
Well, duh. Pretty much every opponent Ray has ever faced is bigger than him, so I highly doubt that he would ever try to actually outpower any of them.
And look at Orton with a knee right to the midsection.
Actually, that knee was right to Ray's shoulder, not his midsection. Wrong body part location, Michael.
Looking to overpower Mysterio.
Well, that shouldn't be too difficult when you're facing Rey Mysterio, as I previously just mentioned.
13-time world champion.
Even despite the fact that we heard an extremely long and detailed recital of Randy Orton's championship accomplishments before his entrance, Michael Cole believes that we still need to hear them. Newsflash, we don't. Shockingly, this is not what's going to piss me off the most about this event. Seriously, my sin counter is capable of taking any damage now. What a devastating kick to the air.
Opportunity for one.
Ooh.
Wow, that was a picture-perfect
that's
kick
great.
and a perfectly timed jump. Kudos to both Ray and Randy for that cool moment. Here's another sin-off. Randy Orton thinks he's The Undertaker. Did anybody else notice his imitation of The Undertaker's vintage sit-up?
Yeah.
This could be it right here.
The more time Randy wastes slowly approaching Ray to pin him, the more I cringe. After a perfect dropkick like that, why the hell would you slowly approach your opponent? That's very poor strategy.
This is two of the best of the best.
That is the second time in less than a minute that the commentators refer to these two as two of the best. Even adding in another best still makes it qualify for the repeating line sin.
Yeah.
Randy Orton's toying with his prey.
No shit, you think?
Like the kind of kid that would pick the wings off of flies.
Like the kid who would pick the wings off of flies? Is it weird that I got a little disturbed upon hearing that line?
He's been absolutely ruthless.
Really? Randy Orton? Acting ruthless?
Jeez.
Where the hell have you been all these years, Corey? That's Randy's average behavior.
Really looks better than ever right now in his career.
This wrestler looks better than he ever did before.
No, not really.
Attempted mask ripping. Also, I would think that after all these years of
when you
wrestlers
get all
trying
the
to rip off his
use
mask,
of
Ray would
bunch
have
of
more
moves
safety
and stuff or
lashes
something.
installed, or at least wear a second mask underneath just in case. Watch his hair? This referee is dumb if he actually thinks the mask on Ray's head qualifies as his hair. That was a little embarrassing.
Randy Orton has won 2 Royal Rumbles.
Shut the fuck up with the accomplishment list, Michael. We've heard his resume so many times already.
Randy looking to pay a little homage with a superplex.
Corey, that's Randy who's trying to pay homage with Cowboy Bob Orton with the superplex, not Ray. Good lord, please tell me this event gets better as we go on.
Not really. I mean, it will for the first half, but it will and everything in the second half.
These two apart. And Jesus, this match is only 5 minutes long and this video is already getting a little long.
Yeah. That explains why this is in 4 parts.
Ray could connect the seated senton. Seems I'm finding a sin for every move in this match. No one cares what's trending.
Oh, and a nice DDT.
No, oh my god.
With the commentary botches. How is a bulldog a DDT in any way? Here's another 3 sins added for this horrible commentary. Do I seriously have to keep going through this show?
Led him to this almost legendary status.
Corey Graves doesn't consider Rey Mysterio to be a legendary wrestler after a long career success. What an asshole. Too much time wasting. Get back to trying to defeat Ray, dumbass. Stop posing for the crowd already.
Able to counter.
Sunset flipped attempt botched.
Wow.
Damn, who would have thought that botching your move would actually finish off your opponent? Boy, that escalated quickly. Also, even before Randy attacks Ray post-match, the ring announcer forgets to announce Ray as the winner of the match. Post-match assault. Ew.
Oh my god.
I believe was embarrassed.
A majority of the commentary on this terrible show is the commentators either stating the obvious, botching names and moves, or reciting wrestlers'
My god, the commentary aren't really focused on this.
Just so I don't have to mention more stating of the obvious, here's 5 additional sins. For the horrible quality of this pay-per-view event, it's going to get a lot of them.
Yeah.
30 seconds of Randy debating about whether or not he should leave the ring or continue attacking Ray. Honestly, wish he would do the first one so we can get on with the show. Who else thought and actually hoped that Randy would whack Ray with a trophy, thus ruining the prize for this entire tournament? I did. Ray tells the referee that he can't breathe, and yet his post-match injuries magically heal within an hour. It's like as if the assault never even happened to him.
He's Rey Mysterio.
Come on, you can announce him better than that. Put in a little more enthusiasm next time, dumbass. Most of the time, I cannot tell if that's really The Miz or not. Those creepy goggles just don't suit him. I'm sorry, but they don't. I'm honestly surprised that Byron Saxton isn't insulting The Miz, whining and throwing a temper tantrum like he normally does anytime he brings up The Miz. I guess he really is all talk and no walk.
So to answer
CM Punk chants.
well, ladies and gentlemen,
Michael Cole got interrupted by the bell ringing. While reciting Jeff Hardy's championship accomplishments, Greg Hamilton forgets the fact that Jeff is a 4-time Intercontinental Champion.
Yeah.
And if we're announcing the accomplishments of all the wrestlers, at least try not to forget any of them. Jeff Hardy's pyro sadly doesn't go off in time to his signals. Once again, I say to the technicians,
Oh my god,
you
this is gonna
had
be.
one
I think it's
job.
gonna happen a lot throughout the event, maybe.
poisoning my mind.
Jeff Hardy managed to sneak in his history of drug abuse into a PG show. You didn't think I noticed, did ya? I'm Christian
When
freaking
you send the match at Victory Award 2011 main event.
Vanquished was Samoa Joe.
And yet Samoa Joe gets a prize much more prestigious and much more important than this
Oh
World
my
Cup, and that's
god.
the WWE Championship.
Tournament. Have you ever seen him?
The creepy goggles followed by the weird dancing to the beat of his music. I can't believe I would ever say this, but The Miz is creeping me the fuck out.
Oh my god.
I hate to nitpick, you know,
I don't. Nitpicking is how the Sins concept works, as annoying as it is.
possibly the most intelligent toddler known to mankind.
Corey Graves actually believes Monroe Mizanin is more intelligent than any other toddler her age. And also, how would he know that? Has he been stalking the Mizanin family? I'm on to you, Corey.
You ever had a conversation with Monroe Sky? I did.
Scene sadly does not contain a flashback. I would have loved to see Corey have a conversation with the Mrs. Baby.
Oh my god.
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes. Oh man.
Against somebody like Jeff.
Don't mind me, just wanted to test the strength of the ring ropes before the match begins. Yep, they bounced me right back to my feet. We're good, you were saying?
There's so much respect from the WWE Universe. You know that gets to me.
Really? Jeff Hardy having respect for the WWE Universe gets on the Miz's case? How does Renee Young know that? We have not once seen Miz get upset all because Jeff respects the fans. Or is she just making things up as we go along here? My guess is the latter.
On to face Rey Mysterio.
Jeff Hardy claps to get the fans to start clapping, but then switches to the delete tone.
Really?
As if he decided, nah,
Okay,
clapping is
that's
for
kind of
sissies. Let's
disrespectful
delete
to
that.
Hardy, even if Matt is Jeff's
This
brother.
match just started and the Miz is already posing for the crowd, just like Rey Mysterio did earlier. Are we going to end up seeing this for literally every match?
Oh
Also,
yeah.
the way Miz is yelling best in the
think
world
so.
gives me flashbacks to his ridiculous all day long catchphrase. You know, that one he hasn't used in about 10 years or so.
Yeah.
Jeff Hardy goes for something hot.
Why would you do
Oh
that?
my god.
Keep your head on a swivel.
What's going on here? Just as Jeff and Miz are about to lock up again, they both suddenly turn and look at something.
It's like they
Is
don't even
somebody trying to jump
care
the barricade
that they're
and get
going
into
to
the ring?
because they know
What
they're
are
not
they
gonna
even looking
win.
at?
He's not the same man ever since his Hell in a Cell match.
Actually, he is. It's the same Jeff Hardy I've seen recently. Still paints his face, still dances to his music, still does high-risk maneuvers, so what does Michael Cole see in Jeff that makes him not the man ever since the Hell in a Cell match with Randy Orton?
Yeah.
He's changed. He's different.
And I got no explanation for how I know that he's changed and that he's different because even I know it's bullshit.
And Hardy now face first.
Jeff Hardy thinks he's woken Matt Hardy, or should I say Brother Nero thinks he's woken Matt Hardy. Either way, I'll send it.
Miz doesn't take selfies. He has people for that.
How would you know? Got your nose.
Ooh.
Clean win might be nice.
Even a quick victory can qualify as a clean victory just as long as no cheating is involved. And either way, Eddie Guerrero got the ultimate respect for lying, cheating, and stealing. But yeah, when Miz does it, it's a crime.
Baker
Really?
Mayfield's actually a big Miz fan.
If you got no proof of that, then I have a hard time believing you. Also, can we please stop talking about how certain celebrities are fans of the Miz?
Yeah,
That's pretty much the
seriously.
majority of Corey's commentary in this match. Talk about the match. Is that too freaking hard to ask for?
The entire first part of the match.
And oh, now it's
Maybe next time, don't slowly walk back to the corner before advancing on your opponent again. It'll give him all the opportunities to recover and counter.
time world champion.
Woo.
Jeff Hardy, little whisper.
Oh,
Ooh.
come on. The Miz was watching Jeff the whole time and could have easily countered the whisper in the wind. Hell, he could have simply taken a step backwards and he would have easily avoided it. Not that difficult to do, you know. My pecs are so muscular. Be jealous, folks.
Now Hardy sends Miz outside.
Jeff does want to win this match, right? And knowing him, Jeff would never take a count-out victory for anything. So why bother tossing the Miz outside the ring?
Got up a little slow after delivering the damage.
Why didn't Jeff just keep his shirt on before setting the ropes for the Swanton Bomb? Or take it off before the match even starts? Because this hesitation to strip down is what ultimately cost Jeff the victory and the chance to win the World
Yeah.
Cup.
I want Hardy to win.
See what I mean? Begging for mercy.
The ropes to his advantage in the official.
The Miz actually thinks he won despite the
Really?
referee obviously catching him with his feet on the ropes.
Seriously?
Sometimes the Miz can be a dumbass.
Hardy, look at a steal one here.
commentator stupidly refers to a roll-up as stealing
Oh
the
my
victory
god, I
cliche.
hear this so many
already extremely
times.
long. Did I already say that before?
Yeah, you
I
did.
don't care. There's a lot of rules that'll be broken in this event when it comes to the sins. I'll remove a sin because I actually thought Jeff's eyes were open and was watching the referee's count preparing to kick out, only to realize that it was actually the painted eyes on his eyelids. That was trippy.
That's his style of face paint.
The thought of The Miz winning the entire World Cup tournament makes Michael Cole nauseous. If we were talking in 2011, that would have given Michael a never-ending orgasm. And if he had his creepy erection for Miz today, he'd lose No Nut November.
You won't be able to live with him.
Renee Young doesn't even live with The Miz in the first place. Dean Ambrose would be pissed.
Okay. That was part 1, and so far, like I said, the first half of this pay-per-view is just good, and it kind of makes up, it really doesn't even make up this pay-per-view after the first half. So he's already getting to the quarter of this pay-per-view, and then next is going to the second quarter. I can guarantee you that this pay-per-view is going to be the most interesting thing that he has ever done. It'll probably give him more subscribers if he do so. I think that the only 2 matches that are at least worth your time is either the Tag Team SmackDown Championship match and the WWE Championship match. That's really it. That's really what Crown Jewel has to offer. But even those matches can't even save this pay-per-view because of the biggest disasters of what's going to happen in the second half of this pay-per-view. Anyway, I'll see you when he uploads the second part.